Hey, nice to meet you.
Thank you guys for this interview. Would any of you like to see my resume?
Sure.
You don't have both of us? You just have one?
No.
Guess who knew it was going to be a bad cop?
Nice tattoo.
Thank you very much. Alex Ryan.
We rolling?
So Alex, you want to apply for a local, sorry, Netflix original content.
I sure do.
So first I want you to ask, what position do you want to be?
I would like to start out as a production assistant. Eventually in the future I'd like to work on sets as an assistant director, but I know right now that production assistant is where I need to go.
Okay, what's your long-term goal? Where do you see yourself?
Getting a bachelor's degree in film and then working my way up as an assistant director.
Okay.
What does the word empathy mean to you?
Empathy, taking personal experiences and helping each other out, being able to talk to someone, make them feel better.
Do you consider yourself like have a high empathy, or?
Yes, through high school I've had to help a lot of people. I don't think I should give the personal experiences, but
Did you work like in the voluntary jobs?
I worked for the city of San Clemente as a volunteer, paid volunteer, so occasionally I got paid.
So, which series do you know from original content?
The most recent Stranger Things, I know Cindy Holland, vice president of original content, was a producer on 8 of those episodes, and it's been one of my favorite series since.
Okay. So you have like a marketing skills. Do you want to ask from?
Describe your ability to deal with a very opinionated coworker.
Coworker, if I can, I would like to talk to them, ask why they do certain things. If they have trouble with it, I'll just, let it slide. Fake being happy, because sometimes it's what you have to do, just to get to the job done.
So, what do you do when you get into the new environment? Like new team members, new places?
I observe, I make friends, I always ask questions to try to do the best I can. I always want to learn new things, so I do just as much as I can.
Okay. We are kind of like doing international jobs. Like we are expanding our productions to the Asia and other countries. So do you know any foreign language?
Just right now, English.
So do you willing to learn?
I am for sure willing to learn.
What will be your favorite language to learn?
Favorite? Probably French. German also. I'd love to learn both of those. I took a year of French in high school.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it, but
So you have something.
just a little bit. Bonjour, je m'appelle Alex. Comment t'appelles-tu? Just basics.
Okay. What will make you less productive?
Less productive?
Mhm.
Not having a Netflix job. I really need it. I'd always work hard if I had it.
I was looking much more specific answer. What will be make you in the office work? What will be make you less? Think less. What will you don't like it?
Well, I would always try to be as productive as I can. I can't see myself not being productive in the workplace. Very hard question for me.
Okay. You go for it. Question.
Tell us about a time you screwed up in your previous job.
I said whoops. Let me think about that for a second. I usually don't screw up. It's kind of a hard one to think about. Sometimes a customer will be very mad and you do the best that you can to deal with it, and they still end up leaving angry, and then the manager gets mad at you because they think you did something wrong, and you just kind of have to just let it happen. So I guess that's about it. Just dissatisfied customers, trying your best and not knowing how to help them.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Do you have more questions?
How would you deal with extreme deadline pressure and frantic work pace?
If I'm assigned a project, I would work on it the day it's assigned and just get it out of the way, meeting the deadline a day early or even 3 days early if possible.
Sometimes this doesn't work. Like we have like a tight schedule. It might be emergency stuff. Like you have like a really small amount of time. How do you deal with that? Like
Well,
what
other
will
than
you
work,
do?
I
No,
have,
like with the from the related with the work or depends on.
well, I have a lot of free time, so if I'm called in the middle of the day, I can come in and work on it then and there.
Good. Good to know.
What would you tell someone that's calling to talk about how Blockbuster is better than Netflix?
I would disagree, but I would listen and figure out why they believe it's better than Netflix, write those down, give it to a manager, say this is what a customer wrote, but I would influence them that Netflix may be better with whatever knowledge I have. Just try and be the nicest I can about it while still making Netflix look good.
And then
What was the most difficult termination you faced in your work history?
I've never been written up or fired for the 3 current customer service jobs I had. I've only submitted 2 weeks notices just to move on to a different job, so never been terminated. So that's about it.
so I see you're a Saddleback College student.
I sure am. I'm proud of it.
You have just take 2 class, film 1 and nonlinear editing.
Yes, I'm currently in nonlinear editing because I just started film in college, so eventually that list will add up to 20 film classes. So I'm starting at the bottom, working my way up.
So you're good with, I see your editing skills like Final Cut Pro and Adobe Premiere.
In
Are
the
you
class.
comfortable with the program still? Like-
Yes, in the class we learn managing or workflow management. So we keep organized so that way if a producer comes in and says, hey, let me see the close-ups, you have it in a folder ready for them to see.
So if we have like a assisting editing job, you will be okay with that?
Yes.
So do you like you open for any job in the Netflix content?
I would love to edit for Netflix too.
Okay.
Why exactly do you want to work for Netflix?
Netflix has had some of my favorite original series, and I'd love to be able to entertain people as Netflix does for me. So I'd be proud to work for Netflix.
Tell me 5 devices you can watch Netflix on.
Your laptop, your iPhone, a computer. That's the same thing as a laptop. Some cable televisions have channels called Netflix, and your Xbox.
Xbox connected to your television, so
They
Well,
have
that's a
a
good-
app
good
store on
one.
Xbox.
yeah, nice. Okay. Do you have any questions?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your time.
Yeah.